Hey, it's the CaliGriot. I've been up way too long. All night. So excuse my voice, y'all. I went in pretty specific about boss talks. And this is to Delta and anybody else that does bad behaviors towards each other. But I'm going to say this as a grandma. I don't believe in terrorism. I don't believe in it from the KKK, from the neo-Nazis, and the black militia, or people that have been involved in it. The idea that Delta would get so angry that he would make a terroristic threat. Now, yesterday I was talking about controlled opposition. Terroristic threats don't have nothing to do with controlled opposition. And manipulation has nothing to do with controlled opposition. Telling me that I need to make a choice. I'm a fence straddler. I don't have to make a choice. I have my own prerogative. But one thing that I'm not doing is threatening people. And boss had a right to be mad. Now, this is what it says. I'm going to read it directly to you. A terroristic threat is a threat to commit a crime of violence or a threat to cause bodily injury to another person. And terrorism as a result of a prescribed conduct. Several U.S. states have enacted statutes which impose criminal liability for terroristic threatening or making terroristic threats. Now, I told you there's a couple of ways that boss could handle that. Bringing it to us and using your record to weaponize. You don't do that to black men. He could have pulled up. We would have never known about it unless there was an end result. He could have, if everybody thinks he's such a snitch, he could have called the cops and easily reported this as a terroristic threat. Let's see. How much time does a person get for a terroristic threat?
According to criminaldefenselawyer.com, depending on the state and the nature of the threat, a conviction for making a terrorist threat can result in a prison sentence of 40 and even 100 or more years in prison.
So, outing you to the public on YouTube isn't anything to the degree of what that young man could do today if he chose to. And you telling me to stay out your inbox, down box, whatever you call them boxes. Yeah, that's all right. See, I knew this was a pissing match. Or you might want to call it bitchy gossip or hood rat drama. Because that's what that was. And trying to toss me up in it. Delta, as a grown man, you know better than that. That wasn't anything about no controlled opposition. If anything, I was using controlled opposition. The next thing. Doxxing.
Here's the definition of dox. Informal. Search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent.
So, doxing, it sounds like I was wrong. Doxing is searching for published see, published or private, identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically for malicious intent. Well, let's find out what malicious is. Definition of malicious intent.
According to Collins Dictionary, if you describe someone's words or actions as malicious, you mean that they are intended to harm people or their reputation, or cause them embarrassment and upset.
So, who's been doxing? Stop it. Who's been doxing? So you don't have to have a direct phone number, address, anything like that. So showing that man's house is doxing. Knowing his private wife's phone number and harassing them is doxing. So, stealing money, stolen money over $20,000. What crime is it to steal money over $10,000? Misappropriation of funds, a criminal offense. Okay, embezzlement. Definition of embezzlement, Remy.
Here's the definition of embezzlement: theft or misappropriation of funds placed in one's trust or belonging to one's employer.
Oh, employer or someone that you represented is still the same thing. Let's go to Black Law Dictionary. Black Law Dictionary definition of embezzlement.
According to Black's Law Dictionary, the fraudulent appropriation to his own use or benefit of property or money entrusted to him by another, by a clerk, agent, trustee, public officer, or other person acting in a fiduciary character.
What's a fiduciary character according to Black's Law Dictionary?
According to Keystone Law Group, Black's Law Dictionary defines a fiduciary duty as a duty to act for someone else's benefit, while subordinating one's personal interests to that of the other person.
Whole lot of illegal things sound like been going on, huh? At least bad behavior. You think maybe we should apologize to one another? Oh, that's beyond being done with this day and age, huh? That's some old-fashioned stuff. Just like boxing with your hands instead of pulling guns. And when I said that about diapers, I meant it. Grow up. Don't do this to each other. Don't do this to each other. If you know boss is using his channel to make money, don't mess up his channel. And I don't know what the whole idea was to have me as a blue wrench. But what made me notice it was when Delta brought it up. Oh, you're a blue wrench. Yeah, I was a blue wrench. I don't know if I still am or not. I don't know how boss is feeling. But I know he doesn't like chastisement. But chastisement helps growth and development and character. Growth, development, and character. And I believe you both have children. Remy, I don't know about you. Oh, see, I know he does. Oh, see, I think I want my money back, man, from your cash apps. All right? You need to send me back my money. All right? I'm going to ask you for it by email. I'm telling you now, I know I sent one cash app for $60 at one time and quite a few other ones for $20. I don't know how much it added up to for Ozone, but since you didn't send it to Ozone, send it back to me. Since Tahaka Bay wants to tell people to reimburse donations, you reimburse that to me. I've wasted time, money, emotion. Yeah, Delta, I got emotions. I'm a female. I'm supposed to. with that emotion, I have discernment, and I also have intuition, which my intuition was right about you. Boss, you snuck up on me, though. That's all right. Now, I've had words for all of you. Joker, you are funny. If you think by putting together a literary work of art, I'll just say that. Pretty artistic. I really like the graphics. Too bad you guys don't put your real talents to good use. Delta knows a lot about health and managing weight and working out properly without hurting yourselves. He's a good personal trainer. I'd love to see more of that, even for little kids and old people. We need it. I do little exercises. I might do some for you, but I like my music, and you can't play the music on YouTube, you know, so. But I do it with my walker and my cane, and I do stretches and stuff. So, yeah, I could even do that. I want to do positive building. And you guys are beautiful people when you want to be. Major too. You know, we need to be better to each other. And Mr. Black Belt, anybody that gets into it with you will get off. If I get into it with you and you touch me, I'm gonna get off. Because you've already started with excessive force. And even talking about what you're gonna do, I think that might be a little bit of terroristic threatening too. Depends on how a DA looked at it, really. The reason I'm saying it in those legal terms is because I've had experience, personal experience, with those legal things. Right? Not because I don't have any dirt on me. Not because I'm so clean as a whistle. Like Boss was trying to act like, oh, I don't have any felonies. And yeah. Well, about probably well over 30% of us or more have had some type of institutional entanglement. I'll put it that way. So, when you are looking up legal terms, make sure that you're specific. Don't use Webster's. Use Black Law Dictionary and then say what you want. All right? All words can be used as what you call jargon. Each field has its own jargon. Psychology has its own jargon. Math, science has its own jargon. Music has its own jargon. Jargon is a form of speech, a way of using words that are common words in the English language or in another language, but they don't have the same definition when used in a debate or in argumentation or in a court of law. So I wanted to tell you all this so that you can be better to each other. All right? Stop doxing each other. Stop threatening each other. Be kinder to each other. Can you put some good frequency out here? We got enough of this cootie frequency. Don't you be a cootie too. Don't be a cootie. And don't be a booty. All right? Stop being booties. I appreciate you guys for including me in your conversations and for even, treating me the way you do when you want to. When you want to do right, you do real well. Do more of that. Boss, you're so talented with your karate and your stones. That would be a whole cool thing too. A little, get you a tumbler. They're not that expensive. You get the audience to help you get one. And the grit. Do some tumbling. It's fun. Find some more diamonds. Take us with you. That was fun. I like your stories. I do. So, karate, rock tumbling, teaching us about crystals, along with your regular stuff. But if there's no black militia, and even if there becomes another one or another fundraiser, I don't think it'll be as successful because we've all been burned so badly. Psst. Stop burning each other. Stop burning each other. How y'all do it? Don't y'all do it like this? Wait, how y'all do it? Wait, how y'all do that? How y'all make that heart? I don't even know how to do it. Wait. You know what I mean. Mama K love y'all. I really do. Get it together. We could read books. We could analyze movies. We could talk about how we want to change society into a better society. How we could use each other's talents right here online. And you have talents and gifts. So we have balance that we need to get to. Okay? We need to balance the female energy with the male energy. Balanced. More mature. Stop being hurtful. Everything will be all good with us. Peace, love, respect, dignity, unity, and victory. It's the CaliGriot. Peace out.